Hello, today I'm gonna show you how to make a really nice poster like this, me and poster with this light coming from it. Alright, so let's get to it. Okay, so first of all I will be using this font. You can find it in here, and I will put it in the file that will be included with this tutorial. You can download it from the description below. Alright, so I will include it with the lights and every supported file. Okay, so once you download it, just uninstall your font and just open your Adobe Photoshop and then go to File, New. Okay, I'll just choose whatever measure you want. We'll just keep this measure in here. Click OK. Now what we're gonna do is we'll make a background. So just double click in the layer, go to gradient overlay, let's choose a little bit like this kind of effect, like needs to have a darker background. So we make a little bit darker background in here. Okay, now we'll do another one in here, a bit lighter. Like so. And place it a little bit. Let's make it a little bit like so. Click OK. It's good. Now what we're gonna do is like we go to the rectangle tool in here. We draw a rectangle like this. Just fill it with white or black, whatever color we want. Now we're gonna do is double click on it, and before like we do anything, we go to the fill opacity and decrease it to 0%. So we go to gradient overlay, we change the side to radial, we reverse the color, make it bigger like so, and then we go to this one in here and we put the opacity down to 0. Okay, let's change the white a little bit, let's make it a bit gray like so. Okay, what we're gonna do is like try to replace it like so. We put the blender mode to overlay like this. Click OK. Now we're gonna do like we make a layer mask, and we go to this gradient in here, change, we make the black above this one. You know, we just hide a little bit from here, a little bit in here, so like this. And now a little bit in here, so trying to make a like a floor. Now we'll duplicate this layer and we press Ctrl T, so also play with so. Okay, now we have our background. What we're gonna do is choose our type. I would just type name just type like so. Place it in here. Now we'll go to the blending mode like this, and first of all we go to a drop shadow and we'll just keep it black and multiply, and we'll change the angle to 90 like this, and keep the distance, make distance to 2 and the size 6. This. Now we'll go to this bevel emboss setting. We'll change the depth to 160 and then the size. We'll do the size to 10%, 10 pixels, and we soften it to 6 like so. Now we go to the shading. We make the angle to, we keep the angle 90 and we make the altitude to 10. So now we'll go to the highlights mode. We'll keep it in screen. We'll keep the opacity to 70, make it 70%. And then we'll change the blending mode to hard light for shadow mode, and then we'll change the color to a darker brown. I have the, so we'll go 904615 like so, and then we'll use the side for like 50%. Now we'll go to inner shadow. We'll change the color to 5E3317 like so, and we put the blending mode to color burn like so. We'll reduce the opacity for like 54%. Now we'll keep the angle at 90. We'll make the distance to 2 and the size to 4. And now we'll go to inner glow. We'll change the color to the same one we use in the inner shadow to 5E3317. Click OK. Make the blending mode to color burn. Just choose 72%, and we'll just keep the size and everything else like this. Now we'll go to the outer glow and we'll change the color to E7 5E13, softer brown. We'll change the blend mode to normal up to 100%, and then we change the spread to 4% and the size to 20 pixel like so. Now we go to the color overlay, and then we change the color to FFA061. There we go, we have our neon effect. I will put the style for this effect in the file too. You can just press style and then apply it. Now we're gonna do like we duplicate this text, and we'll make another one with black. So we just go to this one and we'll just keep the drop shadow the same. We'll uncheck the outer glow, and then we'll go to the bevel emboss in here, and we keep the depth 160, and we keep the size to 10%, and we soften it for like 8%. And for the shading, we make the angle like 13%, and then the altitude to 69%. We just reduce the opacity for this one, and for the highlights we'll make it white for like 50%, like so, and keep it in screen. Now we go to the inner glow. We make the blend mode to screen, and then we reduce the opacity for like 24. We change the color to white, like so. We just keep the size and everything, size to 7, and then we use the chalk for like 44%. Now we go to inner shadow, and now we choose a black color like this, and we change the blend mode to multiply, and the opacity to 15%, 50% like this, and we make the angle to 90, and then we just make the distance to 0, chalk to 38%, and the size to 4 pixels. Now we'll go to color overlay and choose black. Alright, and it's okay. Now we have our black off light neon and with light neon. So okay, let's call this neon off, the other one neon on. We make a layer mask, and we choose brushes, and we make the hardness for 0%, the flow to 100, opacity 100, and we just start erasing this little bit from here, like so, like so. Also one bit in here. So into make it like it's like off. Like so. Into. Okay. Alright, looks good. Now we're gonna do is reload our lights. We'll put everything in a file, all the supported files I use. So just press open, and now choose your lights, So we choose this. Let's see, choose this one. Okay, green here. Change the blending mode to screen. Reduce it. By pressing Ctrl T. Just play with the replacement of the lights. So just try to find a place that it will fit great for it, like this. A little bit bigger, like so. Now we're gonna do with just starting to go select brushes, put the flow to 60 and the opacity to 50%. Make layer mask for this one. Let's start erasing a bit of like so. Just doing this quickly, like if you find like a good place for the lights, you won't have to delete a lot of stuff. So now we go to this one and we just start to make it like it's going under the text, above the text, like this. Okay, so let's make put everything for a group for the text in here, and then we make a layer mask. Now we just start painting. There we go, like so. Put this one in here. Like so. Another one in here. So looks like it's going. Let's put like new one in here. You know what I mean? Like it's just painting. So we just continue doing this and just stop the video. So should have something like this. Like I just did 3. You can add more if you want. Now we'll duplicate this both lights and text in here by pressing Ctrl G, and then we go to this one in here and we press Ctrl T and right click, flip vertical. You just by pressing your arrow key down, make it down like so. and create a reflection for the image. Alright, now we're gonna put both of these groups in a group like this. We make a layer mask, and then we choose breathing. We just delete this, the half of it, like so, like this. This one group in here, we put the blending mode to overlay, and then we reduce the opacity of it, like so, also like 50%, so, and there you go. I will put the PSD in the download file. You can find it in the description below. I hope that you like this video and subscribe to my channel.